Hello and welcome to the final episode of the Road to Max Prestige podcast for 2016. I am Extreme, and if you happen to be new around here and just stumbled across this video, welcome. I hope you enjoy. If you don't know who I am though, I play video games and I like to share some of those experiences with you guys. I am going to be changing my content, however, in the very near future. So that's a thing. Regardless, I'm not a family-friendly YouTuber, i.e. I'm not a kid-friendly YouTuber, because I am an adult. I'm 34 years of age. I like to use adult language. I like to talk about adult things. So if you can't handle an adult using adult language, talking about adult things, you should probably get the fuck out of here and have a nice day. Anywho, once again, welcome back, you guys, to another episode of the Road to Max Prestige podcast. Once again, yes, I am Extreme. I know, I just said all this. Fuck you, 2016. Thank you for coming. Go the fuck away is how I'm going to start this episode, because 2016 was a really crappy year for a lot of reasons. However, I'm going to focus on some of the things that this year had, or more specifically, how this year directly affected me. And the reason why I want to do that is because I could talk about all the crap that's gone on this year. I'd really rather not, because we'd be here until June, probably, with me and my opinions and the way I go on. Yeah, we'd be here a while. I should point out two things. It is currently 4:30 in the morning. It is New Year's Eve. I am making this video on the fly, so I have to point out a few things. First of all, the gameplay audio is missing. That's intentional. The audio was desynced from the footage, so I said, screw it, let's just go without. Secondly, I don't know how long this episode's going to end up being. If it is shorter than normal, I do apologize. But I really want this video to get up on time, because I'm posting it in about 4.5 hours. So yeah. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter and didn't know, yes, this episode normally would have gone up on Friday. I intentionally waited the day because, well, I'm doing an end of the year video. Why not do it the last day of the fucking year? I mean, with television, I can understand why they don't do those type of things, but for YouTube or anything on demand like this, it just really just, yeah, you know, or maybe a review of the year after the new year has started. I don't know, one of the two would have worked, but so yeah, I chose to do it on New Year's Eve because fucking reasons, and considering a lot of you guys probably won't watch this video right when it comes out, so I can kind of sigh a little bit of a relief on that one. But 2016 was a very bad year for me, health-wise. There were other things that happened this year, going back to February. I mean, there's actually other stuff. There's a lot of stuff that went on. But again, we'd be here a while, and I really don't want to delve too much into the shit that happened. But the number one thing that this year was very impactful for me was my health. And the thing is, there's a lot of stuff that's gone on this year that you guys don't know about, because I haven't talked about it publicly, and with good reason. There's a lot of stuff you guys do know about, and I'm going to talk about that right now. So yeah, so the first big thing that happened to me this year that was bad, because that's kind of what I'm going to focus on, unfortunately. It started in February, for me. In February, me, my dad, and my brother, who live in a really shitty apartment, mind you, found out we had bed bugs and spent several months, and are still technically dealing with it, although we haven't had an incident dealing with the bugs or seen a bug in months. But this is something that's, yeah, it's a slow process dealing with these things, because the only chemical that kills these things is banned. Like, legit. The chemical that kills bed bugs and damn near eradicated the species from existence is a banned substance. Like, if you use this chemical, you will go to prison and be gone for a long time. It's that bad. It's a very bad chemical. Like, it can kill people. Apparently, I don't know. It's a bad chemical. It's been banned, and that's the end of it. But yeah, these things are just, yeah, never-ending pest is the best way to put it. You deal with them, you get rid of them, they can come back. It's not something that you deal with once and then you don't have a problem for a while. No, these motherfuckers will just, they're like leeches, dude. No, they're like leeches. They just grab on and hold on for as long as they can. Anyways, haven't had too much of a problem with those things, but the initial impact was severe, and it took about 3-4 months to get over it. Which was great, because when we finally kind of got the issue under hand and got past it more or less, I thought things were looking up. I was excited, and then of course the health problems started, and the kickstart was in June, actually, right after my birthday. But I didn't start to really notice things until August, when I first got sick. I would end up getting sick in August, in October, November, and then of course, as you guys may know if you've been watching the last couple episodes, I got sick twice at the beginning of September. And unfortunately, I didn't go to a doctor. Not directly. I more or less self-diagnosed the issue because unfortunately I don't have health insurance. And the only way I can get any kind of medical assistance, or I guess whatever you want to call it, was for me to get in touch with some people who are doctors that I happen to know from years ago, who I still talk to whenever I have muscle problems, pains, things of that sort. And unfortunately, their specialty, their areas of special, I guess you could say their area of expertise, that's the phrase I was looking for, goddammit, isn't really what my issue was, unfortunately. Luckily, they have colleagues they were able to get in touch with and talk to about the issues, and they were able to get me some answers. Unfortunately, again, without going directly to a doctor and getting tests done, you're literally doing the back and forth. Okay, it might be this. Okay, that's not it. This didn't work. So what else could it be? Okay, it could be this. Okay, try this. Literally, I did that, and things didn't get better or anything until finally this month. I finally figured out, after months of dealing with this one issue. Mind you, there are many other things I'm dealing with that I haven't talked to you guys about. But this one issue I wanted to make go away immediately because I hate the idea. And when I say getting sick, by the way, I want to clarify. I was thrown up. Basically, my stomach would completely empty itself of everything, either by throwing up or other means. Taking shits. Really, really bad ones. And it sucked. And I didn't know what was going on. It pretty much comes back to some of the other stuff that's going on. And it's, hey, you know, this whole being lazy, not taking care of yourself, not exercising, you know, sitting around doing nothing, eating once a day, eating too much. Yeah, it's got to stop, dude, because you fucked yourself the fuck up. Yeah. So yeah, health-wise, this year I had the ultimate wake-up call, I guess. And more so than you guys will probably ever know. At least not for a very good little while. Because I just don't want to acknowledge it. I don't even want to admit it that it actually happened. But let's just say that getting sick was the icing on the cake to the real, like, oh fuck, I need to do something about this scenario that finally happened. And that's about all I'm going to say on that. But thankfully, I am already working toward getting healthy. I started, but I didn't really push full tilt. Still enjoyed the last little bit of time I had to dick off and be a little nutty and stupid. But ultimately, 2017 is going to be the year I finally do something about my health and about my weight and about my life for the better, hopefully. So there is a positive spin on this whole negative thing, and that is that it took this year happening for me to go, hey, you know what? It would probably be a good idea if I really do this shit and not just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get healthy, yeah. No, like actually do this shit. And if it makes you guys feel any way about it, I don't know if it makes you feel better, make you feel worse, whatever. I am like holding myself accountable. If I fuck up and I don't stick to my plan, my punishment kind of sucks. I'm not gonna say what it is just yet, but let's just say I will have to do something I don't want to do right now, and that it does involve my YouTube channel. No, I won't be deleting my channel or anything like that, but I will have to do something I don't want to do right now and didn't want to do for a while. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to 2017. And I really don't want to talk any more about 2016, but I do have to bring up all the celebrity deaths that happened this year. And there were a lot, man. I'm not going to name names. I am going to say a lot of the people that passed away this year, I was entertained by. I enjoyed their performances or whatever it may have been that they did. There were a lot of people who passed away this year that I may not have been fans of, but was still respectful of what they did and appreciated the fact that they were an artistic individual who shared that with the world, that shared their gifts, their ability to do whatever it is they did, whether it be acting, painting, that they were good at politics. There weren't a lot. I'm an asshole on that one. And I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. That's why I'm not naming names. But so many iconic and influential people passed away this year. And a lot of these people were not just footnotes. These were very influential individuals. They played significant roles in one way or another in either my life or other people's lives. And like I said, I would name names, but I chose not to for the simple fact that, one, this is actually my second attempt to do this video, and unfortunately, when I started naming names, 20 minutes it took me to go through this list. And there is a list. If you want to see all of the individuals, and it's not even a full accurate list, unfortunately, but if you type in on Google 2016 celebrity deaths, that's a horrible thing to look up, by the way, but I did because I wanted to know. And the list is really fucking long. And it's like, damn, dude, that's a lot of people that passed away just this year. In fact, I remember jokingly saying at one point when Alan Rickman passed, I was pissed about that one. And yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to name names, but I got to mention him. Because he was the first one that happened that I was like, are you fucking serious? Passed away in January. And I remember saying, well, 2016 is off to a shitty start. Yeah, I was right then, and unfortunately, I really wish I remembered that later on in the year because it only got worse. Of course, I'm going to make mention of this last individual because the Star Wars films heavily impacted my life as a child and even into my adolescent years to now. That is Carrie Fisher. She passed away just a few days ago. And what was more heartbreaking about the situation for me was that less than 24 hours later, her mom passed away. And her final words were, I want to be with Carrie. That sucks, dude. That's heartbreaking. And I would not want to be a member of that family right now. Like that just, to lose 2 members literally 24 hours apart is just, fuck, man. So yeah, 2016 was a really bad year for a lot of people. Not just me. I had a shit year. It wasn't total shit. It had its ups and downs. A lot more downs, but there were some ups. Unfortunately, the ups were not really big ups. You know, I didn't have any standout moment of the year that I'm like thrilled to talk about or acknowledge. I would say that 2016 opened my eyes to a lot of things that I was doing and taking for granted, and you know, in that way, while 2016 was a crap year in many ways, it was actually a good year because this shit needed to happen, and I'm glad it happened the way it did, because if it happened any other way, I have this sad feeling I might not be here. And I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about, like, you know, in the long haul of things. So I'm glad to see this year go. I will be happier when 2017 is a good year. Hey, who knows? Maybe in 2017 I'll finally meet that one woman for me. Yeah, right. Hell, who knows? My channel might blow up. I've been doing it for 3 years. And for the last 9 months, I've been stuck at 310 subscribers. I doubt my channel's gonna blow up. But if it did, honestly, I don't care if my channel blows up. I would love for it to do that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. But I appreciate all 310 of you guys that come here, subscribe to my channel. But I'm more appreciative of the individuals that watch my content. Whether you watch the day it comes out or a few weeks later, you're watching what I do, and that's all that matters to me. And that's what I appreciate the most. The few of you that do comment, I appreciate that. I thank you for that. You guys keep me doing what I'm doing. You know, you keep watching, I'll keep posting, even if I'm only get 4 people watching. Hell, I remember posting for one person, and that person still watches the shit I post, and I will continue to keep posting because I like what I do. And 2017 is going to be a big year for me. For one, I'm hoping that by this time next year, I will be close to or above 100 pounds lighter. I also hope to really push doing new content. You know, you guys know I've been talking about it for a while now. I'm going to change up the way I do my channel. The only thing that's going to stay the way it is now is my Becoming Legend series. That will continue when the next Destiny game comes out. But beyond that, I'm going to try and start doing more comedy-based stuff. Like, I'm going to start doing edited videos more. I want to show you guys the goofball that I know I can be and I have been, but I've never really pushed it. Like, I've kind of always been holding back a little bit, and I think it's time to finally, you know, go full tilt and just let it all hang out and just have fun. Because for the last year and a half, 2 years now, I haven't really been having a lot of fun. I got to get back to that, and I'm looking forward to it. I've got all these wonderful plans. Starting Monday, I put those plans into effect, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what I put out there. You guys won't see what I'm working on for a little bit, but I've got everything ready to go. I'm just gotta start doing it, and I wanted to wait for very specific reasons because I wanted to end 2016 being lazy. Not gonna lie, I got technically I have another week of being lazy, but in reality, Monday, my shit gets kicked in and it's time to fucking get to work. and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to end this episode here, you guys. Like I said, it was going to be a bit of a shorter one. 2016 is dead and gone. Fuck you, 2016. Thank you for coming. Go the fuck away. I already said that, but fuck it, why not? I hope you guys have a good and safe New Year's Eve. Go out, have fun, or New Year's, sorry. Enjoy yourselves again. Be safe. If you are planning to drink tonight, be responsible. Please be responsible. Be careful. Be safe. For you young guys out there that can't drink, just have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Don't do stupid shit. I have no idea what I'm going to be posting. By the way, I was about to comment on the gameplay because there's a moment that just happened. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in or not. There's a moment in this footage where I absolutely 100% should have died and didn't, and I don't know how I survived that. If I leave the footage exactly as it is, it just happened, but if I edit it the way I think I'm going to, it happened a while ago. But I have to make quick mention of that. I don't know why. I just saw it again and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys next week and next year for another one. Until next time, adios.